EU backlash, Mallorca fishermen fury at Brexit rules, Brussels faces unexpected new crisis. EU chiefs are facing another fishing crisis, with Mallorca's fishermen up in arms at tough new restrictions limiting the amount of the time they can operate in the Balearic Islands. In accordance with a 5-year plan introduced last year, the European Commission has been pushing a 15% reduction in the number of fishing days permitted in the Mediterranean this year. However, Spain, particularly the autonomous regions which are dependent on fisheries, rebelled, as did the Balearic Islands, including Mallorca. May de la Conca, the Agriculture and Fisheries Minister for the Balearics, despite being a member of the left-leaning Podemos party, has sided with fishermen who called for the proposal to be shelved. However, Spanish Minister Luis Planas conducted a series of subsequent negotiations with Brussels which resulted in a commitment to reduce the number of fishing days by 7.5%, still far too high for Mallorcan fishermen. Domingo Bonin, president of the Balearic Professional Fishermen Association, said, "In the Balearic Islands, there are just 34 boats with trawls, spread over 1,700 kilometers of coastline. This means there is a boat every 50 kilometers. On the mainland there are sometimes several dozen boats every 50 kilometers. A reduction of 7.5%, equal to roughly 12 fishing days a year, would leave many fishermen on the brink of financial ruin," Mr. Bolland said, especially as they already had to deal with cuts of 10% already this year. More trouble is on the horizon, he pointed out. By 2025, the fishing days are to be reduced by 40% compared to 2019. Mr. Bonin said he and his colleagues on the islands are really not the reason why the Mediterranean is so overfished. Mr. Bonin also argued fishermen from the mainland, rather than the Balearics, were guilty of overfishing, a situation he described as more than worth discussing, if not scandalous. A recent report by the World Food Organization suggested 75% of the fish species in the Mediterranean are overfished, but Mr. Bonin said, that doesn't apply to the Balearic Islands. He also pointed out the demand for fish declined rapidly due to closed hotels and restaurants as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. Therefore, only half of the fleet went fishing during the lockdown.